The Lion City Sailors sit at the top of Group G, but in order to stay there, they need to get all 3 points tonight against the Bangkok United side, who know that if they win, they could propel themselves into the top 2 tonight. After 2 match days, then the Lion City Sailors have 4 points and are top of the table, having scored more goals than Persib. Bangkok know how important this game is tonight, and victory would see them leapfrog over their rivals. And both of these sides with all to play for tonight to see who will be higher in the table at the end of 90 minutes. Pathum Thani Stadium is where we're at, 27 degrees. It's just cooled down slightly. 72% humidity as well. Means that that one is going to play its part and play its role as well in today's encounter. Lots of fans coming out to enjoy themselves. Always great to see the youngsters as well. Will be interesting to see how this Bangkok United side do go. They were at home last time out but lost 2-0 to Persib. Brian Hoidak and his Persib. Getting themselves ready in the tunnel, almost set to come out. The substitutes taking their place on the bench. Quick glimpse there of Tedderson, of course, the absolute legend. That is Thai football, the 37-year-old now who signed from BG Pathum United. It's the Thai player that went and signed for Manchester City back in 2007. A long time ago, of course. We do have a female official tonight. Casey Ribet will be in charge of the team, and she will be in charge of proceedings as this one goes. Both sides then just waiting for the nod and the all clear to come out. Looks like the last of the substitutes and staff just making their way out. The crew, as they are known, the Lion City Sailors fan club, have made their way as well. Just a sprinkling. Always good to have at least some fans there though. Lion City Sailors, that 4-0 victory against Selangor. All 4 goals from Lopez really did give them that boost. 1-1 draw with Persib in the opening game. Needed a late equaliser from penalty. 2 minutes into stoppage time it was before he managed to equalise. They are perfect in the league though, 4 wins from 4 and are looking good. Bangkok United, they've had 8 games of their season so far, 5 wins, 2 draws and just a solitary loss. So the start of the music can mean only one thing. Tension building for both sides and for the fans.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so
let us welcome the team of Bangkok United from Thailand
in the competition
and
come
Lion
into
City
this game
Sailors from
having swept away
Singapore.
Selangor 4-2 in matchday 2 action. Anderson Lopez was the hero on the night, netting 4 goals and showing that the Lion City Sailors are serious about going one step further this season. Good league form as well, with 4 wins from 4, also holds the Sailors in good stead as they look to remain at the top of the table in Group G. It won't be easy though, as Bangkok United at home, well, they're a different proposition. Having lost in the qualifying campaign for the Asian Champions League Elite competition 3-0 to Chengdu, they need to get their campaign back on track. With only 3 points from the 2 games that they've played so far, they know that a win tonight is a must if they want to progress and push into the knockout phase of this competition. They need to put the disappointment of that 2-0 home loss to Persib on matchday 2 behind them as well, and come out with all guns blazing if they are to defeat an in-form Lions City Sailors side. All to play for tonight then, with two sides facing off again in 2 weeks' time. Both know that a win here is a must if they want to progress through to the knockout stage of the Asian Champions League Two. It's Bangkok United taking on the Lion City Sailors from the Pathum Thani Stadium. It's matchday 3, and this is the Asian Champions League Two. There's Anderson Lopez, the man that managed to get 4 goals in that last game. That victory, how solid they were looking. The keeper as well, Patawat, 27 caps for the national team. And there's the legend, the most capped Singaporean player, Haris Harun. Seya Kanori, who signed from BG Tampines Rovers in Singapore to Bangkok, will look to be really solid today. He'll partner Wiratep, who has been called back into the starting lineup, and there he is, the 29-year-old with 48 caps. High fives all round. Should be a very, very intriguing game. There's no question about that. Bangkok United would have felt that they should have got through, but Chengdu did beat them in the Asian Champions League Elite playoff game. But it is 6 changes made by Bangkok United for tonight's game. That also sees 3 changes in the back line. Salon, Supan, Wanchai all come into the starting lineup, whilst Maya, Jakapan and Indonesian international Arhan all miss out. Kanori comes in the place of Kyoga, and Wiratep will go for Poklor in the middle of the park. But it's the former Dutch youth international Elias Alhaft, after scoring 2 goals in the opening game against Selangor. He'll be looking to get back on the score sheet and bang the goals in for fun. Confirmation in, Casey Rebelt is the referee today. She's been FIFA listed since 2014, and she was the first full-time ladies referee in Australia and has been officiating in the A-League since 2022. She also refed in the 2019 Women World Cup finals over in France. It is Wiratep, 48 caps, the 29-year-old. They have too much though for a Lions City Sailors side, who make 3 changes, does Rankovic, as they look to build on the 4 points that they've secured already so far in this campaign. Songa Young is back in the starting lineup, and it might be a slightly different role for him tonight. Leonard T, who bagged 26 goals in 28 league games last year, also gets a start. The final change sees veteran defender Safwan Baladin, who gets his first Asian Champions League 2 start for LCS after joining on loan from Selangor. But keep an eye out for Anderson Lopez, whose 4 goals in the last game against Selangor meant that the Sailors got all 3 points. There is Lenati back in the starting lineup tonight. Unbelievable goal record when you turn around and have a look. Former under-20 international for Germany, represented the Germans from basically under 16 all the way through to the under 20s. There is no Maxime Lestien tonight for the Lion City Sailors. That could be a big loss for them, and they do only have 1 foreign player on the bench, and that is Rui Perez, the Portuguese player. Zivkovic, high fives all round from the man that was a former Dutch youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for. Let the countdown begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it will be Bangkok United that get us underway, kicking from left to right. There is Wiratep. Wants to get on the ball nice and early. A big crossfield ball from him, just to no avail. Zivkovic on that far side. Should take our first look at Tochitawan Stripan. Used to play his football over in Singapore as well. Spent 5 years at Sembawang Rangers before moving back to Thailand and playing for BC Terosasana. Wiratep looking to try and get involved in absolutely everything. There's Everton. The Brazilian veteran, 35 years old. He'll be in charge of marshalling that defence as that long ball played forwards and easily dealt with. Big long ball punch forwards, but Everton just cushions the header into the middle of the park. A little nudge in the back. Song a little bit overzealous in the challenge there. That's a lovely piece of skill. Malhaft plays it into the box, into the far post, but easy pickings for Suzak, who's been signed this year. The big 6'8" Croatian goalkeeper. Easy pickings for him. Bailey Wright. There's Costa. Harris just keeps things simple. Number played forwards, but Safwan looks as though he's playing on that right-hand side. There is Rankovic. Former player, played for Rad, Vitesse Arnhem and Den Haag. Had a spell in charge of Den Haag back in 2020. Only had 9 games there, but did okay. Alhaft. Keeps it simple. Salonon. Wiratep. Decent ball in from Wiratep. Free header! That's the danger that they do possess, this Bangkok United side. Mussen underneath it. Was a goal scorer in the opening game against Selangor as well, and given far too much time and space on that occasion. So a little wake-up call there for the Lion City Sailors. Hugo Costa. It's a good high press from Bangkok. Harris finds Safwan, back to Harris. Ndenge, another new face for the Lion City Sailors this season. Finds Ramsalar. Hugo Costa fires that one in, easily blocked away by Supan, the young 20-year-old, given his first start in the Asian Champions League Two tonight. Now he's again just launching that one clear, but no problems there for Dakovic. Ndenge. Bailey Wright. Safwan gets there first. Nice little layoff from Lopez. Here he is again. Waits for the support. Just keeping things simple. Hadisu, you'll see drop into that back line on occasion. Song working hard. Harris. Ramsalah. That's Costa ahead of him. Ramsalah with a little rollover. Left footed to the far post. A great ball. No nonsense defending from Wanchai. Well, the 28-year-old has enough experience. Just dealt with that situation. Wasn't sure what was behind him. The right decision if you're not sure to just deal with a ball like that. It's the first corner of the game. Song Leong it will be who will look to whip this one in. White shirts are in there. A little bit poor and a little bit flat on that occasion from Song. To retain possession. Dakovic. Ramsalah just stepping on the ball. Well, one back from Winnetep. Could be half a chance here now. Kanori. He gives it away though. Easily picked off by Safwan, who gave it back to Kanori. Oh, well read. Very, very well read from Ndenge. Tries the big switch, looking for Lopez. Patawat coming a long way and clearing his lines. And the whistle's gone for offside. Musin just using his upper body there. The Omani international. 22 goals last season in the league for Bangkok United. Services retained this year. Safwan tried to tuck it in the channel, easily read from Wanchai. A lot of turnovers in this game already. We're only 8.5 minutes in. With a depth again. Bangkok's turn now to be patient. Well, that's just hit the top of the head of Safwan Baradin and it's conceded the corner. It was a good run from Zivkovic. Of course, playing against his old side. Signed last season from the Lion City Sailors. Skippers up Everton as well, so they do have some big boys in there. Seven blue shirts in the box into that near post area, headed away comfortably from Diogo Costa. Not far enough though. Delivered back in. Everton looking to get on the end of it. The volley from the edge of the box. They want the handball, and the referee's pointed to the spot. Safwan Baradin adjudged to have handled it. Well, that's going to be an interesting one. It's turned his back, it's hit his hip and then hit his arm. Did it hit the hip first though? Was that a goal scoring opportunity? Safwan, a little shrug of the shoulders and a shake of the head. Not happy with that decision. It has been given though. A golden opportunity here for Bangkok to take the lead. Look as though everybody's sure on the bench either. So Suzak in goal. Can he put this away? Oh, he's tried to be clever, Zivkovic. Is that a little bit of justice? Tried the Panenka and it didn't come off. Just got a little bit too much of it and it clips the top of the bar and goes over. So it's still 0-0. Wow. Well, the shot did come from quite close to Safwan Baradin. You may think that that was a little bit harsh, the penalty. However, you do have to take your chances when they come along, so Lion City Sailors can breathe a huge sigh of relief. Sirkanori plays that one inside. Hussein closing down. They win it back though with Wanchai. Fizzed in and they're looking for another handball, not given on that occasion. That's just a little bit too much. There's no way Diogo Costa was going to keep that one in play. Oh, Supan. As mentioned, the young 20-year-old. A bit of time and space for Al Haft. Now here's Selanon. Wudatep. Wudatep gets another chance. Referee's decided to stop it. Bailey Wright gone over awkwardly. Well, that's the last thing you want to do. You're writhing in agony. You don't want your teammate grabbing your ankle where you've just been injured from. It didn't look as though there was too much in that there from Musen. As it just twisted awkwardly and gone to ground. There's the one where they wanted the handball. The hands very close to the body though. They're still arguing with the referee, Casey Riebalt. A thumbs up to the bench that he's okay. Doesn't look too pleased, does he? And Rankovic. Well, Tan just warming up just in case. Hasn't had a sniff yet, has he? Anderson Lopez. And they've scored 4 goals in that last game. Zivkovic, the villain at the moment for Bangkok United, missing that penalty, and you could see Tastawan Stipan not happy at all. Well, you just wonder the way he's moving there, if he's going to be able to carry on. Play will continue though. Little flick on there from Lopez. Nobody there except a blue shirt. And with the tap again, dropping and getting on the ball. That's a great run and a lovely ball played through, but just skips and misses Zivkovic. Great run from him. So he may just have fallen awkwardly though, and you can see when players go rushing over like that, you know there's an issue. Budetep saw that run. Zivkovic making it from the left hand side diagonally across the back line. Let's have a look here as he just overstretched and as he landed awkwardly there. Oh, any one of three different things. You can see him. Oh dear. Looked as though it could have been muscular. Then he's jarred the knee as well, and he's rolled over on the ankle. And it doesn't look good. See, looking to get himself warmed up is Tedderson. Looks as though Zivkovic has made it back to his feet though, and looks as though he might be okay. Sportingly giving the ball back. So LCS, the Lion City Sailors, will look to play it from the back. Navkovic. Costa thinks one over the top. Ramsalar's going to get there first and does. Still Ramsalar. Tried to flick that wide for Costa. He'll keep it in play. Nice reverse pass back inside again. Out of a little bit of space though, but do well to hustle and win it back, the Lion City Sailors. Ramsalar. Oh, losing out to Al Haft. Two Dutch players coming together. Everton with it there. Nice ball down the line, easily dealt with though from Dakovic. It does look as though he's not going to be able to carry on. Zivkovic. As though he's jarred it. Everton just having a little chat with him. So we will see Tedderson, former Thai Player of the Year back in 2012. 3 AFF ASEAN Cups with Thailand. the leading goal scorer in the same competition. Top scorer of the event 5 times as well. Here we go, look there, 1, 2, and the jar there, on the left knee. That's not good at all. So the stretch out coming on for Zivkovic, the man that missed the penalty as well. So Tedesco will come on. Played in the J League, had trials at Atletico Madrid, then went and signed for Almeria, and became the first Thai and Southeast Asian player to play in a La Liga game. Might be 37, but the amount of goals he scored, as mentioned, the top scorer in the AFF competitions 5 times. He's won it 3 times as well. $128 caps he has, 64 goals for the national team. Tells you about his pedigree. That's really, really not good there for Zivkovic. Get the eyes straight on that. And sportingly this time, Man City Sailors give the ball back. Wanchai keeps things simple. Everton looking to try and play through the middle of the park. Get the pan. A little bit of time and space. Attempt again over the top, looking for Kanori. Haris Harun back there defending. Suzak just puts his foot through the ball. Man City Sailors can get their shape back. Kanori and Widotep in the middle of the park, looking to try and cause problems as it goes wide to Selenon. Widotep playing that one forwards. Tilson losing out. Dengue just keeps the ball. Safwan with a mistake. Mainly right, trying to help that one round the corner. And Dengue tries to just tuck that one up the line, but just finds touch. Nicely flicked wide from Seiya Kanori. Big switch from Wanchai. Almost finding Al-Haft. Song, who's been quiet. Nice ball play forwards. Real chance here. Lennart T out of absolutely nowhere. Fantastic run across the line. Getting in behind the centre-backs. Just pulling his shot wide. You feel if that would have hit the target, it might have gone in. See the disappointment there on Rankovic's face. Better from the Lion City Sailors. Dakovic drilling that one out wide. Diogo Costa. Losing out. Ramselaar looking to chase down. Well, it's Bangkok United's turn to allow the ball to be overturned very, very easily. Again, plays a long ball forwards looking for Anderson Lopez, but easily mopped up by Everton. Patawat puts his foot through the ball. Dakovic with a header. Easy pickings for Salonon. Wanchai finds Kanori, who's gone into a wide area. With a tap. Nice touch from Seiya Kanori. Gets it back as well. Tries to get in behind. Creates a yard. It's far too heavy. That will go harmlessly behind. Just not getting the final touch in that final third, Bangkok United at the moment. Just comfortably mopping things up there, but was a little bit too casual. He's turned it over. A little back heel, just given away. You can see what Anderson Lopez was trying to do. Salonon. Easy pickings in the end. Salonon again. Ramselaar. Good hustling from Salonon. Alhaft delivers. Diving header away, not far enough though. Nicely taken from Song Uyong. Nanati, lovely ball for Anderson Lopez. Tries to keep possession, but just gives it away. Dengue. Safwan. It's all the way back to Bailey Wright. Diagonal switch. Lopez. Haris Harun. Dengue. Dakovic. Bart Ramselaar waits for Costa. Costa with a right foot, decent ball in. Wanted it a little bit lower there with Lennart T. Well, if it had gone in lower, there was a defender in the way. Might not have reached him. Did well to get in front of his man though. Everton had come a long, long way to deal with that run of Lennart T. Diogo Costa looks as though he stubbed his toe or something. So he was just trying to explain to the referee. All the Lion City Sailors fans are there, the thumbs up on the pitch as well. Methodical is Rajadovan Sripan. Just wanting a little bit more and explaining that on the technical board. They're about just making sure everybody gets back on the pitch who's supposed to be on the pitch. A lot of players just going over for a bit of a water break there. So Everton Ramselaar going and pressing. Diogo Costa doing exactly the same. It's a big step up and a big squeeze there from the Lion City Sailors. Dakovic wins the header. Hook back as well from Bailey Wright. And that T gets in the way. Song loses out. Sekonori plays that one forwards, but it's far too heavy. And that will be easy for Susak in goal. It's risky. Susak puts his foot through the ball. Everton flicks it the wrong way, and Lennart T has runners but twists back on himself and waits for support from Ndenge. It's Song. Back to Ramselaar. Creates a yard, delivers. That one just ricocheting into the path of Musen. Musen tried to go through everybody. Running to the brick wall, that's Bailey Wright though. Kanori tries his look from range, closed down quickly by Harris, who puts another good challenge in. Everton. Again, Wiradep trying to be instrumental in pulling the strings. Big switch from Supan. Got there as well. Wanchai, lovely touch from him. Still Wanchai. Was looking for the give and go. Didn't get it though. Scooped over the top, and again, just looked as though Musen was in an offside position. That's why that one broke down. look happy, does he? Slipan. Be interesting to see who would be the happier coach at half-time. It's a nice touch and a nice bit of skill from Lopez. Ramsala and Dengue. Right, just gets things going again. Dakovic has the space and takes it. Still Dakovic. One too many. A little wiry smile tells you all you need to know. Got closed out in the end. Manchai fires that one out wide. Try down the right-hand side with Selenon. Gives it simple to Al-Haft. Al-Haft in deep to Kanori. Flicked away though by Safwan. Knew what was behind him, so just dealt with the situation. Lovely footwork from Al-Haft. 9 caps for the under-20 international Dutch side. We're 10 yards away from the kick. You can see there's a white line just on that baseline. Drilled in, past everybody. Selenon helps it back in, and the header goes completely the wrong way from Tedessin. And that T wins the header there. Nicely helped on. Anderson. And Lopez working hard to win the ball back. Diogo Costa. A bit of a slip defensively from Supan, but Everton was there to mop things up. Free kick. And Dengue going to ground. Titapan it was that put the challenge in. Definitely got caught. Titapan a bit overzealous in that challenge. Chance now for the Lion City Sailors to get some bodies forwards. Song it will be to deliver. Fires it in. It's very flat, and Ramsala tries to pick it up on the edge of the box. Still got it. Costa delivers. Flicked on from Ndenge, but now here come Bangkok. Sliding challenge was an important one from Safwan. That's a lovely little step over there from Lopez. The referee looked at that and had a long, hard look. Everton are judged to have fouled. There's that ball in. A lovely step over from Lopez. It didn't look to be too much in that, if we're being completely honest. So City Sailors get a little bit of a break there. Both players going for the ball. Everton adjudged to a foul. Is this a little bit too close, though? That's the question. At the one wanting to sort his wall out. Salah can score from here. We have seen that before. Dengue there as well. Who's it going to be? Referee not happy. San Lopez. Judge should have been a little bit too close. Of course, you're not allowed to stand in the wall with the players now. And Dengue! My goodness me! Did he hit that with some pace? My oh my! He absolutely fizzed that one in. The man that was wanted by AEK Athens, Copenhagen, and FC Cologne and Cagliari over in Italy, Germany, and Greece as well. There's Norway. Almost broke the deadlock. Almost an own goal there. Wow. What is going on defensively here? The last couple of minutes, Bangkok United all over the place. They concede possession. The ball's whipped in. You would say good defending in the end. Great ball in from Diogo Costa. Keeper's had a big flap at that one, and Wanchai doing just enough to put it the wrong side of the post to ensure it went for a corner. Last couple of minutes of this first half. Song to deliver. Fired in, free header again. It was going goal bound as well. Just blocked away. Bailey Wright, who has a habit of turning up in the right place at the right time from set plays. Not a million miles away. Selenon it was that stuck the leg out and had to defend. Good defending. Another corner. Pressure mounting for Bangkok. Fired in deeper this time. Headed back across goal off the line. Well, what a little passage of play we've had here. The Lion City Sailors trying to turn the screw. Then T it was with a header right at the far post, trying to head it goal bound. Off the line from the skipper Everton. That's the experience Everton has. If your goalkeeper goes like that and is out of position, he just took back on the line to ensure it wasn't going to be a simple goal. Well, having looked average for about half an hour at the Lion City Sailors and looking okay, they've really stepped up this last 10-15 minutes. Alhaft delivers, great ball in. Solid header away though. Made it right with that header up the line, but to no avail. Selenon tries to tuck the channel. Just a little bit too much for Musen. Well, it's been an intriguing half. Headed away from Supan. Not far enough, so it's picked up in the middle of the park. Wanchai. Oh, there's something off the ball there. Brady Wright running along there with Musen, who has gone to ground. Just watching the middle of your screen. Really not too much in that. Clearly see by the way that Musen has jumped back to his feet. So 6 minutes of time added on at the end of this first 45. Kanori. Supan fires that one out wide to Selenon. Budetep, lovely ball drilled through the middle. Al-Haft looks for the give and go, couldn't get it back. And RT goes all the way back to Susak. Against Selenon there. Pleading his innocence. Oh, you saw the right foot just catch the midriff there of Bart Ramsalat. And RT worked hard, and Ramsalat just a little bit too keen to try and tuck him in back down the line. Costa. Dingy finds Ramsalat, back to Costa. Titepan just brings that down very, very coolly on the edge of his box. No nonsense defending. Solid header from Dakovic. Halfway through the time added on. Don't forget we did have a couple of injuries, none more so than to one to Zivkovic. Harris's turn to be a little bit overzealous to try and win that ball back quickly. Very clever run from Selenon, made it very, very late, and Budetep tried to find him. Here he is again. Manchai delivers to the far post, and just a little flick away in the end from Susak. Did get a touch to it. Still time for either side to do something here. Six blue shirts in and around the penalty spot. Decent ball in, and a free header as well. They'll be disappointed with that. I'm saying, found himself unmarked, as it were. Should have done better there. Great ball whipped in, but again, the Lion City Sailors not defending as well as they'd want to from set plays. And both sides will be happy to get themselves into the dressing room, dust themselves down, have a little pep talk from the coaches and come out for the second 45. There's that big diagonal looking to catch them out, and it does. Selenon went to deliver another corner. So this will be the last opportunity and the last chance of the half. Can they make it count? They have had the opportunities from the set plays. Twice they've had free headers. Twice they've missed the target. Lion City Sailors need to defend. Corner fired in short this time. Just launched away. Anywhere will do. And the referee, Casey Riebelt, says that will do for the first 45. Very interesting one where this man, Zivkovic, had to come off injured. Looked as though he jarred his knee. Did miss a penalty as well. It was a handball from Safwan Barudin that conceded the penalty, but it was missed after Zivkovic tried the Panenka. Sia Kanori has tried exceptionally hard, and the Lion City Sailors got better as that half went on, but all to play for in the second 45 minutes. It's Bangkok United 0, Lion City Sailors 0. A very warm welcome back to the Pathumthani Stadium for this, the Asian Champions League 2 Group G encounter that's seen Bangkok United taking on the Lion City Sailors. Currently 0-0. Sivkovic missing a penalty and then going off injured in that first 45 minutes. Tried to be clever with a little Panenka over the goalkeeper, but it hit the crossbar and went over the top. And then that thunderous free kick from Ndenge from about 20 yards out. My oh my, did he hit that, and that rattled the woodwork as well. Not too much to go for Anderson Lopez, who's worked hard up top, just hasn't really had the opportunity. In fact, probably the best chance for the Lion City Sailors came when Lennart T broke the offside trap and just pulled his shot slightly wide. So both sides with all to play for. Group G also sees Selangor and Persib. That was 0-0 at half-time. And we've got the second half here, as it is the Lion City Sailors that get us underway. And they launch one forwards, but it's won straight away by the blue shirts. And his Song straight away trying to get on the ball. Rakovic keeps things simple. Nice ball from Costa forwards. Referee plays an advantage. Costa tried to play that one in. Nice little pull back. Lennart T tees it up. Ramsalar. Ramsalar! Lion City Sailors going close right at the start of this second half as well. Nicely played down that left-hand side. Cut back and unselfishly giving the ball to Ramsalar. Lennart T just didn't have enough bend on it. He knows it was close. Little tug there from Harris, conceding the free kick. So it is the Lion City Sailors that have come out the quicker of the two. Looking to press high as well. Closing down there from Lennart T, just sprinting all the way up, trying to close down that Bangkok defence. However, they play through the lines very, very well. Little time on the ball now for Wanchai. Tia Kanori waits for support. Wanchai fires it in. Harris was there though to block it. And a long ball forwards that Patawat will easily deal with. Let's not forget that Lion City Sailors did make it through to the final last year, losing 2-1 to Sharjah from the UAE. Did have that little bit of luck in the quarter-final though, where the game against Sanfrecce, the first leg, got overturned due to an ineligible player. Still had to get the job done though. 1-1 draw in the second leg was enough to see them through. Nice ball, just dinked forwards again. They like that little diagonal ball and that little long ball forwards. Tedessin wasn't going to get there. Well, Diogo Costa can only blame himself there. Not really too much in that. In fact, absolutely nothing in that. He gave the ball away, and Tedeson's entitled to go and try and challenge for it. That's exactly what he did. And as you can see, Costa straight back to his feet. So Suzak will be the one that looks to launch this one forwards. It allows the Lion City Sailors to step higher up the field of play. Chance here though. Nice bit of time and space for Sierra Konori. Tried from range. Tennyson picks up the second ball. Flag has finally gone up. Sierra Konori, who started over at Albrechts Niigata Singapore, won the league in the first season when he was there in 2023 before moving on to BG Tampines Rovers. One of the few players that's actually won the SPL Young Player of the Year on 2 occasions, 2023 and 24-25 season. Tells you the quality that he does have. Ramsalar wanting a little bit more from his teammates in and around him. Muratep finds Titapan. Manchai. Konori again. Lovely little touch from Konori. Manchai had to check back in. Does ever so well. Very quick feet there to retain possession, but then does all the hard work, and you can see from the shake of the head, just kicks it out of play in frustration there on Tochatawan Sripan's face, the head coach. Short there from Lenarti. Safwan Baradin couldn't get there. But did the pan. Free kick awarded. And Denge doing well there. Just checking back and drawing that foul. A very, very good acquisition, does Ndenge, for the Lion City Sailors. It's a lovely ball forwards. Costa couldn't get it back. It's still Costa. Costa. Everybody had gone in. Possession conceded, so Hancock can come forwards. Konori tucks one forwards, and here comes Musen. Musen waits for Konori. Konori fires it in. Bailey Wright with a sliding challenge. Has to concede the corner. Tedesson in the middle, ready to tap that one in. Good defending in the end from the former Preston North End defender. Musen delivers again, blocked away, not far enough. Too many second balls being won by Bangkok United. Another one there. Wanchai out wide. Konori just put too much on that. And you can see the frustration. Very disappointed with himself there. Although I feel a little bit disappointed that they're not in the lead, Bangkok United. have had the clearer cut chances, if we're being honest, between the two sides. A little give and go. Salonon in an advanced position. And let them come out the other way. Tedderson on the turn. Musen getting involved. Wanchai, Kanori. Ball closed down. Dengue with the ball looking for Lopez. That's good defending from Everton. Dakovic doing well to win that one though. Ramsalat. Both sides wanting the ball. It's gone in favour of Wanchai. Nice ball tucked up the channel. T wanting that one, not given to him. A little bit heavy, but well kept in. Flag's gone up for offside though. Went just a fraction early. Good decision from the officials. Long ball punch forwards from Susak. Easy header from Selenon. He helped that one on. Song in the middle of the park does well. Leonard T helps it on. Lopez just couldn't get there. Canoli just chasing shadows at the moment as the Lion City Sailors pass the ball around. Dengue going all the way home, and Bailey Wright, that's the second time there's been a collision off the ball involving him. It's Musenu again who's gone to ground, who pretty quickly jumps up again. Harris showing all his experience, read that one perfectly there. And does well to win the throw-in. Hussein can't quite believe it. nudge in the back there. Doesn't mind that little bit of physicality. The man that's got 59 caps for Oman. T trying to sort his feet out quickly enough, jumps up quickly to retain possession. Lovely play. Anderson Lopez doing well. Then just gets caught out. It was a good challenge though from Titipan. Just leaning back, and because of that it was always going to go high and wide from Al Haft. You can see what he was trying to do though. Couldn't get over the top of the ball to keep it down. So we're almost at the hour mark. Still Bangkok United 0, Lion City Sailors 0. It is the side from Thailand that are leading and edging the possession stats at the moment. Very, very bright and very sharp in the opening 2 minutes, the Lion City Sailors, but they're having to defend now. Haris Harun back there. Was there an arm? That's the big question. The referee just waves her arms, says play on. That's a big decision. Wow. Decent ball fired in, a simple chance. Big save from Susak. What a chance that was. Tedderson with the opportunity to make it 1-0. Lion City Sailors all over the place at the moment. A lovely little cushion pass. Titipan getting forwards and just playing it into the path of Tedderson, who went for the dink. But the big Croat, all 6'8" of him, very quickly off his line to narrow that gap down. And another chance here in behind. Was there a nudge there? The referee blows the whistle, points to the spot. Haris Harun says no, and it's going to be a red as well. What are Lion City Sailors doing at the moment? They're playing around with it at the back. They get caught in possession. Haris is all over the back of him. Is there enough contact there? Al Haft does ever so well, gets his body in the way, but the arms are up and over the top. And when that happens, it's an easy decision for the referee to award a penalty. Once they see the arms go up and over the top of the shoulders, and as he was the last defender and denying a goal-scoring opportunity, Haris Harun sees red. Well, that's going to really hurt the Lion City Sailors, not just for tonight, but 2 weeks' time when these two sides go head-to-head again. You can't believe what they've been doing the last couple of minutes. The Lion City Sailors, they really have looked all at sea. So, a chance, and it's a big chance. Musen is up against Susak. Don't forget, they've already missed the penalty in this game when Zivkovic tried the Panenka and he hit the crossbar and went over the top. Musen will step up this time in the 63rd minute. He makes no mistake. Absolutely no mistake. Drills that one home. Sends Susak completely the wrong way. And having scored in that first game against Selangor away in the 4-2 win, he manages to get himself another one here. Straight down the middle. Just use pace. Susak Absolutely no chance whatsoever. Well, that really is a double-edged sword now, and a double hammer blow for the Lion City Sailors. Down to 10 men. But what it does for this group is absolutely enthralling. It will move Bangkok United onto 6 points. Lion City Sailors would still be on their 4. Still plenty of time and still plenty of games left. However, this really would put Bangkok United back in the mix. Kanori been lively as you like this second half down the left hand side. Did the pan. Bangkok looking to just slow it down a little bit. Almost threaded through on that occasion. Al-Haft just trying to thread it through the eye of a needle between the centre back and the full back. Throw into the box again. It was the run from Al-Haft. Not the most convincing clearance in the world from Susak. Invites pressure onto them. The long range effort had to get down very, very quickly. Susak Titapan had the time and space. Good save in the end. Did all come from his poor clearance though. A long way down for the big man in goal. Headed away. Easily mopped up though. Well, the keeper's a long way out of his goal, and well, if the press had been there from everyone, it might have been a little bit more difficult for Bangkok United to play around. Al-Haft did the pan. Tedderson as well getting involved. And here's Tedderson again. With a tap. The time and space. Played out wide from Titapan. Nice ball threaded through, but again, Bailey Wright was there to deal with the situation. And again, the Lion City Sailors being caught out, trying to play out from the back. Kanori plays it inside. Musen gets it back. Musen fires it to this near side. Titapan thought about the shot himself there. Flick wide from Wiratep. Al-Haft again looking to beat his man and get that cross in. And another one that's properly come alive this second half. fired into that near post area, and again, keeper not as convincing as he should have been. Supan almost getting on the end of it, but Susak not as convincing as he should be. It's the goal again. Once you put your arm up and over the shoulder of a player, you make a decision a little bit easier for an official and the referee. Saying absolutely no mistake. It's his second in the AFC Champions League Two. He's also scored 2 league goals so far this season. So scoring consistently. Diego Costa trying to create a yard, but runs that one out of play. Will they bring the changes? That's going to be the question. And if they do, who will they bring on? They do have attacking options on the bench. As mentioned, they've only got the one foreign player, Rui Pires from Portugal. That's a lovely turn. Very, very well played from Titapan. Look for the give and go. Tedderson plays it out wide to Siak Kanori. Kanori with the ball in. Just couldn't get on the end of it. So again, the Lion City Sailors look to try and play their way out of trouble. Ramsalar has to come really deep, loses out. That's a lovely piece of skill. Al-Haft, still Al-Haft. Just ran out of space. Got closed down very, very quickly there. Not once, but twice. But again, that second ball going in favour of Bangkok United, and that's where they're winning this game. Safwan all over the back of Kanori. There's the skill from Al-Haft. He wants to create that yard for himself. Everton. Nice ball threaded through. Kanori closed down quickly. Bailey Wright just rolls it back to Susak, who puts his foot right through the ball. And City Sailors just struggling to get out at the moment. Strong and no messing around there from Titapan in the middle of the park. Shawalamwa looks as though he's getting ready to come on. Dingy just catching one shot. That was Leonard T. Just having a little tug and a pull, and then he just ran straight into Ndenge. Yeah, Safwan is gone off. Safwan Baruddin. Shawalamwa, the 34-year-old, comes on. Fresh legs as much as anything, which is what's going to be required. Just as those songs going to slot in on the right hand side. Nice ball played forwards. Lopez just couldn't get there. Patawat very quickly off his line to deal with the situation. Still not happy. Has been linked as well with the Thai national job. And they did just sack the Japanese coaching staff at all levels this week, the Thai Football Association. Sripan is on the shortlist to replace him. A little bit of time and space. Titapan. Teddersin. Still Teddersin. Teddersin! Good positioning from Susak. Really is a top draw player. And in his day, couldn't really get close to him. Just wanting to make sure that it was taken from the right place. Everton, who's looked very comfortable throughout the whole of this game so far as we enter the final 15 minutes of the match. Bangkok United leading by 1-0. That penalty is the difference. Don't forget they did miss a penalty in the first half as well. Al-Haft plays one over the top. Titapan it was that was making a run in there. Shawalamwa losing out. Kanori. Just keeps it simple. Wantai. Does likewise. Wuretep. Back out to Seya Kanori. Do have that man advantage, of course. Hannes sent off in the 63rd minute. Considered to be the last defender. Teddersin. Happy to just stroke it around at the moment. They don't want to be too complacent though. Only takes a second to score a goal. Wanchai. Sekonori. A little bit loose with that pass. And Lopez gets upended. The whistle goes. Supan going straight through him. Actually lucky he doesn't go into the book for that. Foot was raised and off the floor. When you're lunging like that, you can very easily receive a yellow card. Not there though. Kostak fires one in. Then that T with a header back across goal. Just blocked clear, but the blue shirts on the edge of the box are the ones that pick it up. Kanori. That's going to be a yellow card. Song going straight into the book. Knew exactly what he was doing there. So the first yellow card of the game. Giving the referee no choice whatsoever. Kanori with the let off there though. A little bit of time and space here. Titapan Finds Musen. Musen! Hits the post. And again, the Lion City Sailors can breathe a huge sigh of relief, but they give the ball away cheaply, right on the edge of the box again. Dengue has to block that one clear. So just should have gone out of play and will be a throw-in for Bangkok United. But again, defensively here, clearly onside, you can see from the lines of the pitch. Musen just trying to do the keeper at the near post, almost had him. Just hits the upright. And the wrong side of the post for his likings. Put this to bed. That's why they're thinking about a change or two. The second goal is what's required. 1-0, you're always susceptible. One little error, one little mistake. Leonard T with a header down. Just given away though. Scooped clear though. Titapan managed to find Musen. Musen tries his look from a different angle this time. Well, the Omani international not afraid to pull the trigger. Again, not the most convincing clearers from Susak. Playing that one forward. Ramsalar couldn't get it under control. Widatep is forwards. Here is Kanori. Sai Kanori finds Musen. Kanori wasted. Well, that does go down as a chance. Hit that with totally the wrong part of his foot. You could see from that angle there and got right underneath it. Be bitterly disappointed with that effort. Does look like there's going to be a double change. Worked hard since coming on. Tedderson. Everton, as solid as you like, finds Kanori. Wanchai cuts inside, not afraid to cut inside and have a go as well. Musen tucks it into the corner. Great overlapping run there from Titapan. Musen, time and space. Thought about the shot. Flag goes up. Straight away it went up. Clearly just straight into an offside position. And again, Tedderson working that front line. Just ducking in there a fraction too early. A little bit humid in the stands, as you might expect. He just couldn't get on the end of that, and again Patawat was quickly off his line to kill that situation. Just looking to slow it down, hit the pan. There's the big switch over to that right-hand side. Al-Haft is here now. A little layoff from him. Wiratep. Al-Haft. Back to Wiratep. Time and space. Puts Edis in. Kanori. He delivers a free header, but always moving backwards. Musin couldn't get the angle that he would have required and wanted. And the Lion City Sailors go straight up the other end and just try and catch out the back line of Bangkok. Pan. We are going to see a couple of changes for both sides by the looks of things. Long ball forwards. Dakovic dealing with it. Ramsalar picking up the loose ball. Anderson Lopez adjudged to have gone a fraction early. So we'll get the changes. Clearly offside, just see from that angle. Kanori's coming off. It looks like Japan and Pocklaw are coming on as well. Two players left out of the starting lineup. Not happy with everything. Song is off. It's the change for the Lion City Sailors. Abdul Razak is on. Just twisting and turning, trying to get in behind. Ramsalar working hard as well. Titapan has worked well in the middle of the park alongside Wiratep. Of them have managed to control things. So just a couple of minutes to go. Can the Lion City Sailors pull a rabbit out of the hat? That's what it would be. Because after about the first 5 minutes of the second half, it's all been one-way traffic. Been epitomised with that penalty and the red card for Haris Harun. You understand why it's given. Can be harsh. Flag stayed down. Was it Shawalamwa? Strong challenge coming from Bailey Wright. I think he knew exactly what he was doing on that occasion. Takes him out. Gundapon, the 24-year-old. Bailey Wright goes into the book as well, so getting frustrating at the moment now. The Lion City Sailors. They are a lot fresher. Bangkok United, and they have looked that way. Been told to get on with things quicker. Selanon slows things down. He's working off the ball non-stop. Here's Pocklaw. Just looking to try and slow it down and keep possession. Matchday scoops it forwards. A little bit of time and space now. Guntapon tried to find Matchday. Good defending in the end as we're into the last minute of this game. Blue shirt on the end of it and going straight through on goal on his own. Tedderson, unselfish. Guntapon finds the side netting. Oh, the man that was signed from college back in 2019 has been at the club for 6 years. He's had a few loan spells out, but this is good play from Tedderson. Just waited for that support and gave the youngster Guntapon the opportunity to make a name for himself, but couldn't hit the target. 3 minutes of time added on then at the end of the 90. Not long at all. And RT couldn't get there. Lost their way a little bit this second 45 minutes, the Lion City Sailors. Defensively frail and got caught, and just going forwards, that cutting edge in the final third wasn't there. Nothing away from the performance from Bangkok United though. This is an absolute huge win for them. It really, really is, and there could be more here. Well, there are 4 blue shirts pouring forwards, everybody wanting to get involved as well. Tedderson couldn't get there. Dakovic clears his lines. We're halfway through the 3 minutes of time added on. Guntapon. Well, went through the ball rather than trying to bend it. Saw the dip on it towards the end. Good work from him though. See, just drops the shoulder, cuts back inside. Not afraid to take it on. See from the movement of the ball, he didn't just catch it as right as he would have liked to have done. Razak on the far side. Trying to play it in, easily blocked though by Supan. Here come the blue shirts again, and they're outnumbering the white ones here. Guntapon on this near side, but he's gone the other way. And again, sometimes you just need somebody to be selfish. Should have come this side. Unfortunately didn't. Easily dealt with. Titapan, who's worked incredibly hard in midfield, as we're almost at the 3 minutes up now, so probably keep this one in the corner. Diogo Costa being told he's got to stay away. Out in the throwing state, so that is going to be it though. Solid performance then from Bangkok United at home. Lion City Sailors, well, they only have themselves to blame. They didn't turn up in that second half, and then that red card for Haris Harun is what really affected them in the 63rd minute. They did miss a penalty through Zivkovic in the first half, Bangkok as well. when he tried the Panenka, but it hit the woodwork and went over. But Musin made absolutely no mistake in the 64th minute after Haris Harun had seen red for being the last defender. Tidacel turned the clock back and looked exceptionally solid tonight, working incredibly hard for his team. Very little Susak could do about the goal, just went completely the wrong way. But it's that penalty from Musin that is the difference between these two sides. And it means that Bangkok United go above Lion City Sailors in the table. It's finished Bangkok United 1, Lion City Sailors 0.